Gervonta Davis couldn't believe that he lost against Lamont Roach.
If we fight again, I could do more, and I should have did more. I was lost in I lost track in the rounds.
The judges might have called it a draw, but everyone who watched the fight knows that Tank really lost. No matter what the official decision says, the truth is clear to the fans. He didn't do enough to win, and that's why people see it as a loss. A draw just means he wasn't at his best that night. Even Tank himself seems to understand that. He knows he could have done better, and that says a lot. If a fighter feels like he could have done more, it means he didn't do everything he needed to win. Admitting that is like saying the fight didn't go his way. Now, the Baltimore fighter has to face that reality.
Anything can happen. You can have a great night, believe that. You got to believe in your soul, and I think the kid was in there with his soul tonight. It was a good fight, don't get me wrong. And, to me, it could have went either way.
Of course, Roach had a chance to win the fight. Boxing isn't just about skill. No matter how good a fighter is, luck always plays a role. And for Tank, luck just wasn't on his side that night.
Lose to a fighter with a lesser of a name, and you're supposed to win or a performance like this, it hurts your resume a little bit. To the fans, not to the people who love you, but to people who know about boxing.
But luck wasn't on Roach's side either, because if it was, he would have won. Still, he put up a strong fight, earning respect from experts and seasoned pros. His performance showed heart and skill, proving he belonged in the ring.
That's a lot of points going to Roach's way. Okay, that's a huge swing. Go from a 10-9 Tank to a 10-8 Roach. That would turn the results of the draw into a victory for Roach, and it would be for all three judges, all right?
Roach truly believes that the fight was his, and he feels like the win was taken from him. He did enough to win, but the judges didn't see it that way. It's understandable that he can't shake the feeling that something unfair happened. There are rumors going around that Tank also paid the referee and judges to make sure things went his way. People are talking about it. Even though there's no real proof, it's just gossip, but it's spreading fast. Whether it's true or not, Roach seems to believe it. He feels cheated, and that only makes the loss harder to accept. The fight became even more controversial in the 9th round, when Tank Davis suddenly took a knee.
But Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaned with it. He took a knee. He took a knee!
For the fans, it was clear that Roach should have gotten a point for that moment. Seeing Tank take a knee looked like a big win for him. It was a sign that his punches were making an impact, and many believed the judges should have rewarded him for it. Roach himself felt the same way. He knew that Tank went down because of the punches he landed. That should have counted in his favor. He expected to see the judges recognize his effort and give him the points he deserved. But that didn't happen. The judges seemed to ignore it completely, leaving Roach frustrated. He didn't get the points he was hoping for, and it only added to the feeling that something wasn't right about the fight. After the fight, Tank spoke to the press about why he took a knee. He said the reason wasn't because of a punch, it was because of his hair. Before the fight, Tank had gotten his hair done, and his fans believed that was a bad idea. People said he shouldn't have done it if it was going to cause problems during the match. If his hair was really the issue, then it was a mistake he could have avoided. Some thought he was just making excuses, while others found it hard to understand how his hair could have caused him to take a knee. Either way, the moment became a big talking point after the fight. Of course, Tank's fans believe everything he says. His explanation makes perfect sense, and they don't question it. They support him no matter what and trust that he's telling the truth. But Roach's fans see things differently. They don't buy Tank's excuse and think something unfair happened. Taking a knee was clear proof that he got hurt from Roach's punches. That moment should have changed the fight in Roach's favor.
Again, that was my fault, man. I ain't pay attention to the rounds and things like that. Just a lot going on. But again, it was myself. You gotta go to the gym and, get back to the drawing board and, train a little harder.
The referee for the match was Steve Willis, who happened to be a close friend of Tank Davis. As soon as the news spread, fans took to social media to share their thoughts. People were upset and felt like something wasn't right. They couldn't believe that a referee with ties to Tank was allowed to officiate such an important fight.
Rely on the referee, who was Steve Willis. If you got to rely on those eyes, bruh, I'm not sure if that's a smart move. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. I don't know why you guys do this on the internet. I didn't do that. Someone put that on the internet. That is just that is too much. Okay, you guys are going too far, because Steve Willis is a great referee.
Fans are standing by Lamont Roach, saying he should have been the champion. The judge's decision was not just unfair, but also a huge setback for his rising career. Roach did enough to win, and a draw wasn't the right call. Many argue that the judges should have paid closer attention to the fight. Important moments were ignored, especially when Tank took a knee. If the judges had been more observant, the outcome might have been different.
It was just, unfortunate that I wasn't able to sit watching the fight round by round, because I couldn't have it scored like that. But at the end, the judges gave it a draw, thinking, okay, that should have been a knockdown, then Roach should have been a champion.
Just before the fight, Tank Davis issued a statement that he is going to retire soon. The reason why is because Tank wants to follow in Mayweather's footsteps and wants to make his record clean before he retires. When he does that, he is going to be the next undefeated fighter with a perfect record. But for many, they are speculating that his reasons for retiring are different.
That's why he's talking about retiring already, Gervonta.
Yeah.
Because the pressure of life. You're an athlete, bro. There's a lot of pressure comes with the game, bro. And behind the scenes, the bullshit, you know what I'm saying, that people don't hear about, your family, other shit you gotta worry about, a million things that fall on top of you.
And because Tank wanted to retire before fighting Roach, it seems that the universe was conspiring to make him almost retire when Roach almost defeated him in their match last March 1st.
One thing I learned, your words become flesh. So whatever you put out to the universe, it's gonna come back to you. Yeah, so the energy you put out there, and then you get a performance like this, so maybe it'll be like, hold on, time out. I don't want to do that. Let me get back to what I do best. And sometimes you need nights like this when you don't look your best, and the next time you're gonna be better.
With the draw decision, both Roach and Tank are disappointed with the outcome. Fans have been sharing their opinions, with many feeling the result wasn't fair. But what do you think? Did Roach truly deserve the win? Or was Tank simply too strong, leading the judges to rule it a draw? Please let me know in the comments below.